Hi guys, my name is Zach. I'm here from Turck Banner and I'm going to show you today on how to read diagnostic data from our Turck IO-Link Master modules. So over here, I've chosen a malfunctioning, less than functioning sensor. This is a radar sensor that does not have, that is not functioning correctly because I have not parameterized it correctly. Yeah, and it's connected to the IO-Link Master, which you can see is showing an error over here. That's why it's red. Now, when I do want to read some diagnostic data from it, what I would usually do, if you are familiar with Turck modules, is take a look at the web server over here, and we can go to this particular device's IP address, go down to diagnosis, and then take a look at what error it's actually being shown. So right now this is a common error, which means that the error is going to be documented more in the IO-Link section. Now let's jump over here. We will be able to see that, so maybe the IODD doesn't match. But let's say I don't have access to this web server. What else am I going to do if I want to continue to get information? For me, there is a method that I prefer to use. It's through Modbus TCP. So I'll be able to use a Modbus poll app to actually directly connect an Ethernet cable to my computer, and I can see what is going on the within the module. Right, so the errors will be saved inside certain registers, and we can always look at that particular register to figure out what is going on with the device. So I'm going to switch the screen really quick, and you should be able to see the mapping. So on the web server, we'll be able to see the Modbus TCP mapping, and the diagnostic data will be within the input tab right at the bottom here. So diagnostic data will be here. Each of these diagnostic data, there will be one single register that handles all of them, but one register with 16 bits. Each bit will turn on due to a specific error, right? So for this one, you will see that wrong or missing device will be on bit offset number 2. If I switch over to the Modbus poll, which I have set up beforehand, you will see that there is a common error on my first port, but for the rest of the 3 ports, there will be a wrong or missing device on bit offset 0, 1, 2. And there it is, bit number 2. That's our problem. So now that we know that there is a problem, we want to know what kind of problem it is. And we will have to go slightly lower down from diagnostics into the IO-Link events. So you can poll for this IO-Link event starting from register 71. The IO-Link event will tell us which port is throwing a problem at us, and we'll be able to tell what kind of event code it is. And event codes are actually vendor defined, so each vendor, they will have their own numbering system that tells us what kind of error it is. This we will be able to find usually within the data sheets, which is why I have one data sheet over here. This is the data sheet for this radar sensor. And I already know beforehand that 36003 is the error that I'm facing. So it cannot sense what kind of device is over here, yeah, because I didn't set the settings properly. And if we take a look back at the Modbus poll data, we should see 36003. And there it is. On the port location, right, we will also be able to see that this is number 1, which on the mapping, you will see that the port number is on bit offset 8. and there it is at bit offset 8. So if I change this to the second port, you would see that this bit offset would change. And in fact, this would change as well, because there will be a missing device at port 1 now that I have changed it to port 2. So that is basically how we would decode the different device messages that not just the module is giving us, but also the device connected to the module is giving us. So there you will see now port 2 is showing a common error. Port 1 is missing now. And for this, the IO-Link events, starting from this register onwards, it will show us that port 2 is giving me an event code now. And the event code is 36003. Right? So that is how we will read the data. You will need different IO-Link parameters for each different device that you have connected to the IO-Link module. Okay? So do let me know if you have any questions, comment them, directly contact me through zach.eng@turckbanner.com, and I will be happy to guide you through these questions. Alright, see you.